Good afternoon, everybody. It is afternoon now officially, so good afternoon. Uh, I think the flow of conversation has naturally evolved and come to this point of conversation today, which is basically to look at empowerment and digital public goods or digital infrastructure. And what's been its impact and how it can be more impactful as far as people are concerned and for India per se and for India's growth. I was sitting down and trying to put a list of what India's digital infrastructure is, and I found there are quite a few, actually. You have UPI, of course, which has been discussed quite a bit. The more recent one being your Digi Yatra. I don't know how many of you have tried it, but if you haven't, I must actively advocate for it. It makes life very simple. But apart from that, you have the government e-marketplace that's come, which is there for MSMEs and for public procurement as far as they're concerned. You have platforms like eNAM and where it's used by farmers. So you have various kinds of public infrastructure, that's digital public infrastructure that's been put in place, apart from the usual ones. And the next big thing that one is expecting is the ONDC to come up. So that will be the next big digital infrastructure for us. Now, why are these public goods necessary and important? Largely because it does lower the cost of client acquisition. It does help in terms of democratizing the use and access for people across various parts of India, urban, rural, etc. At least in by and large, I think for most of them, they do help with that. Because of lower acquisition costs, you have better reach. You're able to probably target people better in terms of what kind of delivery of service you want to do. And largely, it's also to build some kind of national resilience in terms of response. I think COVID was a stellar example of that and what we did using digital platform in terms of tracking your certification, booking for your vaccinations, just to keep updated on data, etc. So I think this is also another important aspect of what it does. There are, of course, risks associated with it, but there is also the impact.